Carson to kick off for Seattle.
Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, week 1. Fielded in the end zone. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. First down, Ryan. Oh, he's good. He's got it. Complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there. A big one.
36-yard line. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here now the first carry is a Falcon for the man coming home to Georgia, Todd Gurley. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. This defense, of course, well aware of what Todd Gurley can do from his days in the NFC West. They had the game plan ways to stop him for 5 years as a member of the St. Louis and then later the L.A. Rams. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 56 is Mike. 56 is Mike.
Gurley. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
At their own 25-yard line. This will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Carson, the Seahawk ball
Something
carrier.
to watch here in week 1 of the season.
At the 30-yard line.
Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Watch the eye.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
It's now
we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. It's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And this will do the job nicely, as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance, if they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, and puts them in that position.
And he's up past the 10 to about the 12.
Todd Gurley, the ball
Call it a
carrier.
gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ready, blue 80, blue 80, 21. 54, watch 54. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Mike spot 4, Mike spot 58. Mike spot 4. Come to my world. We hide.
Now it's Gurley. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
3 brings up 3rd and 3.
Ready, blue 80, blue 80. 54. Hey, watch that. Get out.
From the shotgun, Ryan looking deep for Julio. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 84 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. We've seen these two, Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, connect quite a few times over the years. It never gets old.
It never gets old. Well, maybe for the defense it does, but not for us who are watching it. And Julio, every time he steps on the field, you can just about mark him down for 100 yards. That's about his career average per game. But think about this. Getting in the end zone has always been a struggle for him. He gets the big yardage, but he doesn't get the touchdowns. Not this time. No matter how many people were kicked in coverage, he found a way to beat it.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Complete to number 14.
With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He's got a man that's caught left sideline.
The pass.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
Seahawks.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
A.J. Brown, the ball carrier.
No gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
He's going deep for Brown. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denard. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
17-0 our score after one.
With the score, Falcons 17, Seahawks nothing.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Penny. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Rashad Penny, the Seahawk ball carrier.
A one-yard gain could look like a disaster. It all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of one-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional one-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
The tackle made.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Well, run with Penny here out of the shotgun. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
It's a loss of 2
This defense
yards.
has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get his running game going.
Is good.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points. Not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. You've got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
25-yard line.
About
set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
On the carry.
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. 54, south. Hey, south. Mike 5-4.
From the gun, it's Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Pass.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line.
Intercepted.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Check 31. Check 31.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley.
Number 20.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line.
He's brought down at his
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Ryan down around the goal line. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And that will be incomplete. Well, you were just alluding to it. They had the lead. Don't try anything silly. Run the ball, but they opted to throw it incomplete.
And now the punt, as a result, is really compressed, isn't it? So the mechanics have to be perfect. Snap, and he's got to get rid of it fast.
The Falcons send out their punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawks football 1st and 10.
At their own 39-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And 2 interceptions already here in this first little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside?
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Here we go. 37's the mark. 60. Here we go.
Airing it out for Olsen. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Complete.
One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards.
33 yards on the play. First down, Seahawks.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Check. Check out route.
Back to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
At the line of scrimmage.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Ryan. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Watch the slant, watch the slant. Mike, wait. Mike's 54. Come up the ball hard.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10.
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
27. Too little, cut. Trap 60. Watch the pass. Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
And the Seahawks first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Open is Olsen. He's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks. Greg Olsen there to make the grab. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
And it's up through the goalposts. It's 17-10.
Makes the score Falcons 17, Seahawks 10. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, pick your game up. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
From the gun, Ryan. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
49-yard line.
Ready, blue 80, Mike 25, 54. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know. 54, south. Check Mike 54. Gun. Danny.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And Jones has it over the middle. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Here we go, 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Let's go, tight end. Let's go. Hurt. Check the hot read. Here we go, 37's the Mike.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
You better be afraid.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Ricardo Allen with a pick.
The 1st down pass. Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Tuesday.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
Carson, the Seahawk ball carrier.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Second and 6. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Dante Fowler. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Quentin Dunbar right there on the coverage.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. And that catch, he just hit number 800 in his NFL career.
I just think that puts you in top 35 range all time in the NFL in terms of number of catches. One significant guy in that number, Shannon Sharp, who was a tight end.
And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley there to make the grab. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Two now for the point after. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
Makes the score Falcons 31, Seahawks 10. Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they were in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
On 3rd down, it's Carson, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
15. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there's no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sailed, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Operating from the gun, Ryan. This one caught by Ridley.
Ryan's pass.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I know I'm one of those that overuses certain terms, and this one, explosive, is what we use for a lot of receivers, but that's Calvin Ridley. Nice catch there, and not only is he explosive, he's been very productive. Since being drafted in 2018, one of the top touchdown rates in the league as a wide receiver.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Three buzz. Mike,
on first and 10, it's Ryan. Yet again, Ryan is intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. And they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Throw complete to Dorsett, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards right off the bat on a first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Even. 4 down. Even. Watch the whip.
He'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
On first down, it's Gurley. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Stop your whining.
On second and 9, Ryan. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10.
Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So, play call.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Falcons 31, Seahawks 17. Michael Dixon.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the third quarter. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
You ain't going nowhere. Hey, watch that.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Check. Wait. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Dorsett on the return. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll begin the drive with Carson. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Mike 27. Ricky. Check.
Looking to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Falcons grab it. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Watch the pass. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
17.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line.
Taken down at his own
Brady Jarrett with the tackle.
It's a gain of 5.
And that run,
brings up
that changes the whole mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to pump the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He can run for it, and he will. And oh, he coughed it up.
And the Falcons grab it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
Following the fumble recovery, Ryan letting one go deep for the end zone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
By the Seahawks.
I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete.
And
now it's third down.
It's third down.
The Seahawks on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. They'll drop to throw. They set up the screen to Penny. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Check, nickel. He's checking.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. Flushed out right. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
4th down pass.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And the receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Here comes carry number 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or you're just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a gain of 6.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th. looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we count them now.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
He was
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
on the play.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Let's get this ball back to the offense. Let's go.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons push for